Now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. It is set. Ball is on the tee, and off we go on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run with the 2nd-round pick in the April draft. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Oh, intercepted on the 2nd play of the game. It's the linebacker, Zaven Collins. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick-6 and an early touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They motion a receiver right. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. Checking it down, this one is caught. And this play's going nowhere. Taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
That one underthrown and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
They'll go again with Benson. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, here's Tua. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
3rd and 5. On 3rd down, they go with Benson. Looking for room out on the edge and not going to find it. As a matter of fact, I think they tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down. Butker's kick is good. And the Cardinals will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. 18 yards. A great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
The tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Open man, downfield, it's Hawkinson. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Elijah Jones, there on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. To throw is McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals, but in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll start out with a run, and it's Benson. Finding room at the 35. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
So they'll talk over what... They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Tua. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
They snap it to Tua. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. He connects with Jordan Addison. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Third and 2, and here's McCarthy. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. They get 21 on that one. It'll be a Vikings first down. Throwing again is McCarthy. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. This caught right side by Worthy. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll go. Here's McCarthy. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. And he's going to have the first down. An aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On the toss, they'll run. He's able to get away for one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
They'll go play action here with McCarthy. This is caught at 2. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And this time he's in. Touchdown, Minnesota. That is 16th touchdown of the year. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings will tie things up. It's now 10-10. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. 2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Again, it's Benson. And this will be a Cardinals first down as the tackle's made at the 35-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Tua now on 1st down. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. It is a big gain for Arizona. 32 yards. Straight ahead, they go with Benson. Can he get away? No, he's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
To throw is Tua. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
3rd and long. Higgins sent in motion. Third and long. Here's Tua. That is caught. Finding Higgins. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. A run out of the gun with Benson. And he won't get much. Taken down at about the 12. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. On 2nd down, it's Benson. And he will score. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Cardinals.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Next to score, Cardinals 17, Vikings 10.
Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He'll take a shot. looking for Wilson. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
On the RPO, it's a throw, and it's Higgins. 13 yards to start that drop, and a quick first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's an Arizona first down.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half, and he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
They'll run here with Benson. And a good run there. Finds the lane, gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Now a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run here with Benson. Moving this to the 36-yard line will give them enough. Chains will move. It's a first down.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
1st and 10 now from the 36. A run with Benson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
That is caught. What a throw. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Arizona.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's McCarthy. They'll try to set up the screen here. Oh, no. That is not going to work out at all. That will be a safety. Defenses dream about those, whether it's a pick six or a scoop and score. Even this one, Greg, 2 points. When the defense puts points on the board, they feel great about it.
Mike, talk about getting the job done on defense. Not only does it result in 2 points on the scoreboard, but now the offense is going to get the ball back, and likely with great field position.
On first down, Tagovailoa. That's taken in by the running back, Benson. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
On second down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? And he'll get this forward to about the 33. Here comes 3rd and 6. From the gun, here's Tua. He'll air one out for Higgins. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Taking this one downfield for Hawkinson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now McCarthy. Checking it down. This one is caught. He's across midfield. Still going. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Vikings. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. And 17 for the season. Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
To throw is McCarthy. And he will win the race to the pylon. In for the 2-point conversion. Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Now, an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's to the tight end, Elijah Higgins. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Now a 1st down throw for Tua.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Play action. Tagovailoa. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. The Cardinals line up for a punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. And he'll be taken down around the 29-yard line. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Play action now. It's McCarthy. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. On play action, here's McCarthy. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there, and it'll be 3rd down.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
Here we go. 3rd and a yard. They'll run here. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, Minnesota.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
Slot man in motion right. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop.
I'm just gonna hide the ball, bro.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll put Addison in motion. They'll stick to the ground. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
It's 4th down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. The tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
And this is a tricky call for this coach. A field goal doesn't do you a lot of good, but a touchdown does. So I don't hate the call, but great job by this defense coming up with a stand and getting the ball back.
Higgins sent in motion. On the handoff, this is Benson. And he searches forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. He'll go again with Benson. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Tua now on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
At some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll put Addison in motion. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down. They send him right out of the slot. They'll drop to throw. And McCarthy's going to get down and pick up the 1st down. Good, smart play with the slide by J.J. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll run. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Here's 1st down. To throw, it's McCarthy. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
The game hanging in the balance and a critical third down. McCarthy from the gun here on third down. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
The tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. On fourth down, here's McCarthy. This is caught. He's got a long way to go.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
Here's first and 10. Tua to take a knee, and that should be the final act in this one. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. A shotgun snap for Tua. That is caught. Finding Higgins. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
Third down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback. And even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
Tua to take a knee. And that should be the final act in this one. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.